Hello, and good day. So, welcome to the new improved, setup here. What we have at the moment on, as some people would call it, the bench or the table, and these glasses are sometimes better, sometimes worse. Right, so what do we have here? Where out of view that you can't see is an SX64, and it is proving a little perplexing in that I have the dead test in. Like, it comes up and there's no color on the screen. But when connected to an external monitor, there is color. And I've tweaked all the little buttons on the front that should adjust the color on the little monitor. Now I'm not sure if the sound is actually getting through to the monitor, but mind you, in the midst of things I was testing things out, and I did find one video cable that seemed to be defective, which I don't remember I've ever found one like that. So, you never know, So here's the SX64 is on this monitor. The 128 is the usual diagnostic thing, just running that, just testing. This monitor is a 1084S. It is, of course, missing its little door, and it could use a good cleaning. But anyway, I'm testing it out to make sure, I suppose, what I should really do at some point. Aha! Okay, so that was the SX64. Lovely color on the monitor, external monitor, black and white on the internal monitor. Yeah, always special. Over here on the 64, I put in a cartridge. It's Jumpman Jr. I'm not going to play. I'm just making sure I have everything set up just so that I know what cable is what, and cables are working and power cords are in. Down here we have the ever popular 8296, and it is connected to a 4040 disk drive that, according to a sticker on it, at some point was in the T-Pug mailroom, which means that sometime, 35 or so years ago, I might have actually used this disk drive. Maybe. And down here we have the 8032, which I've had it going and going and going, and it won't fail, which makes me feel good. But remember, it was doing a strange thing on the screen before. But mind you, the keyboard was not attached then, so I don't know if somehow the missing keyboard had upset it. Now here is the SX64 doing the sound test. I wish the 64 dead test cartridge would test the sound, the voices. This cartridge is for the 128, so I will not put it in the 64. But it does not test the noise voices, the white noise voices, which is annoying because they may not be working. So, behind me, of course, way down here, is our ever-growing pile of mostly disk drives. Not completely. There's some hats up here. Don't forget my Electrohome long life fan, which is a magnificent thing. There's some cassette decks and other bits and pieces. The Great Wall. So, right now, after going through cables and cables, and by the way, I still have not found another VIC-20 power supply for an original VIC-20, but I'm sure I have one somewhere. Mostly what I've been doing after getting the pool table cleared off is to try and put things back in a way that I can go through, sort things, figure things, and know what's what, and quite possibly, yes, sell some things, make some space, so that eventually I can play pool in here again. Or so the story goes. Anyway, I will, I think for the moment, I think I might turn everything off and let it rest for a while and then see. I was testing out the 4040 disk drive, issuing the command that I love more than anything, and that is backup D0 to D1, or backup D1 to D0. It all goes inside, and it does it. And if it comes up and says there's no error, then it's good. And I've done it a few times, and it's just dandy. So, the 8296 is happy. The pet over here seems happy, although I don't really have a keyboard for it, but I will keep hunting. I'm sure I do, I just don't have it right here. I will hunt through and find more bits of Commodore 128 here and there to test some. Oh, there goes the SX64. It says it's fine, it just has no color. The perplexing thing about that it comes out there in color is, I mean, it could be the monitor inside the SX64 that has the trouble. Maybe it's something to do with the little potentiometers which control the levels inside there, because it doesn't. That doesn't make any difference to the outside world. Oh, it's always an adventure. So, I will, I guess, just continue to tweak and try and get this set up as best I can to test things, figure them, fix them, cannibalize them. Whatever is best. So, at this moment, I think, oh, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to turn on my 1950s fan. And then I'm going to come over here, turn off this power bar, which, in fact, isn't it magic? Everything is off, except for the lights. So, Mr. Bolton, the late Sid Bolton, as he said, it's not hoarding if you're organized. Well, I'm still not organized, but considering where I was yesterday, I have made steps to improve on that situation. I think. Certainly I feel much better, and that there is hope that I can keep pushing forward and making progress, and yes, eventually having this room pretty much empty so I can play pool. So, good night SX64, good night Commodore 128, good night Commodore 64, good night 8296, good night 8032, and good night to you too. We will meet again.